Okay guys. Hello! We are going to the supermarket and we're taking Jimmy with us. Jimmy, if you don't know, is my brother. He's a very similar body type to me, just less muscle. A lot of guys, particularly, asking us questions about how do I bulk up. So what their typical body type is what we call an ectomorph. Someone who's very skinny, tends to be quite tall, holds very little body fat and finds it very difficult to put on muscles. So what we're going to do, we are going to head to the supermarket, show you what kind of stuff you need to be eating, because at least 70% of gaining weight or losing weight, especially if you're an ectomorph, comes down to how much you eat. You need to eat a whole lot more because you're... There he is. Hi, Jim. That's attractive. So we shall break down into this a little bit further, but let's go shopping! Shopping trip.
Hey, so we're in the fruit and veg aisle. John has picked me something out and so has Leon. What have you got, guys?
Right, first thing we've picked up, okay, is sweet potatoes, okay? They are a much better alternative to your normal white baked potato, okay?
See, the first thing I get when I go to the supermarket is baked potatoes, just because they're so tasty.
Yeah, but the problem is they're gonna spike your insulin. But these are much lower GI, so they make you full for longer. They're not gonna spike your insulin quite.
And they're slower release, right?
Slower
so
release.
You
that's what
feel full for longer.
Glycemic index means it takes longer to go through your system.
That sounds really boring.
Yeah.
Leon, what have you got?
I'm not going to be so boring. I'll put.
What are they?
They're avocados.
They're avocados, are they? Don't do
and
that.
they're in a bag because these are fresh ones. They're really nice, and they're basically crammed full of good fats. So I'm not going to go into spiking your insulin and stuff. Just get them in your.
I love avocados and have a really good recipe for homemade guacamole. Right, avocados, garlic, tomatoes, and coriander. Whiz it all up. Tastiest thing you're ever going to eat. Oh, some lime juice as well. Really tasty.
Right. So next thing we got.
Jimmy, you look like you work again.
Salmon. It's a fish. That's my fishy move. Okay. Salmon, because I don't eat meat, do I?
You're pescatarian.
I'm pescatarian, so I eat fish but not meat. And why salmon?
Salmon, because basically you want to get good fish, oily fish, all right, in your diet probably twice a week. Really, you're going to get some great fats from fish, omega-3. It's also very lean as well, so there's plenty of protein in that. And tuna is always a good alternative.
I love tuna. Tuna steak is not my favourite food.
Not necessarily tuna steak. If you're in a rush, you can get canned tuna and brine, whatever. It's going to give you about 26 grams of protein in one of them. But me personally, and anyone else who's an ectomorph and who's not going to eat as much salmon and fish, smashed chicken breast, turkey bacon's another great one in there. All the things that they've got very little saturated fat. And saturated fat is your fat that's stored at room temperature.
I've never heard of turkey bacon.
Normally animal fat, that's what you want to avoid. Massively.
It sounds like a mixture between a pig and a turkey. Is it going gobble gobble and then? Ugh.
Good chat. Meet Jim's new best friend.
Why is it such a massive pack?
Because you have to eat. You have to eat
so much
effectively until you can't eat anymore. Till that fork beats you.
I don't like. I like rice. I don't mind brown rice. But my problem with it, it takes forever to cook, and it's always a bit too.
We're trying to make people eat this, not want to eat it.
It's really good. Brown rice is great. Mmm.
This is what you get from bringing your brother along, isn't it? Really? Yeah, I'm glad you find it funny, guys. You need to get whole grain stuff in there, all right? Low GI again, fuller for longer. It's not going to spike your insulin, and you need your carbohydrates. You actually need your carbohydrates and your good fats to metabolize fat and burn fat as well. So
it isn't actually that bad. I am making a fuss, but I don't mind it. It just takes longer to cook. Nuts.
Yeah, we've all got them.
We don't all have them.
Right. Anyway,
I don't.
Jim, this little section from here to the heart, we've got Brazil nuts. Is John going to scan across? In aisle 1 we have Brazil nuts, and we're moving on to some almonds. Anyway, so Jim, everyone wants to snack all the time. So
I love snacking. My favourite hobby.
That's all he does. He grazes all day long. So if you're one of those people, especially like extra long, and you want a snack, don't reach for the chocolate digestives or anything like that. Get yourself some Brazil nuts, cram full of fat, and a nice little bit of protein for you as well. Just
and
to
they're actually
keep
really filling as well.
And they're good fats.
And you're constantly picking bits out of your teeth, so it's kind of the snack that keeps on giving.
And it's really good. So get some almonds, get some Brazil nuts, stay away from the salted peanuts. I know they taste better, but don't do it.
And the dry roasted.
And the dry roasted. I wasn't going to say that because I like dry roasted.
So Jim, in terms of your daily allowance, in terms of percentage, you've got your 3 main nutrients, okay?
Carbs, fat, protein.
Yep,
right.
Cool. So carbs obviously your most. How much of a percentage is that going to be?
I'm going to say a third.
Nope. Go again. 50%.
50%, that's my next guess.
50% of carbs.
Okay.
How much protein?
So 50, I'm going to say a third. Again. So
What's that in percentage?
Oh, 30%.
Yeah, exactly.
33% for 30%.
30%.
Okay, so that's 80%.
I don't want to know pi, 33.333 with 15 recurring.
Okay, so we've got 80% so far, which is 20% fats.
Exactly, but good fats. What type of fats?
Good fats. So you want
Unsaturated, very well done.
but not saturated, not trans fats, because that's fats that have been transformed into something else and it's really bad for you and it hangs around your heart and makes you die young.
Wow.
Am I right?
That wasn't the way it was written as a question on my nutrition exam, but very.
That's what you should have written.
Very good.
Hangs around your heart and makes you die young.
So, next few things we got. These things are going to be more towards your bedtime protein before bed, okay? They're going to be slightly lower releasing, but good high protein, not much sugar and not much fat.
Go again.
So we got two other things. What we got, Jim?
We've got Greek yogurt and cottage cheese.
Cool. Why have we got these?
Cottage cheese is good because it's slow release protein throughout the night, so you have that just before bed as a nice nutritious snack. And Greek yogurt, a similar reason. So something I've learned from that is that shopping is heavy, and also like I need to eat continuously, like 100% of the time, all the time. I need to be full. My problem is I get busy at home and I forget to eat and then I get starving. That's naughty. I need to eat all the time and I need to eat slow release carbs, lots of protein, lots of good fats. That is the moral of today's story.
Pretty much. Well done.